Hi friends, this is Angela Hallford of FurtherMoreLiving.com. I'm so happy to be with you here today on WE Wednesday for the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs. I know some of my friends and family have joined me, and that's a great thrill. I hope that today you can be encouraged and equipped to have a furthermore life just in a few minutes as we share together. I am Angela Hallford. I am a Christian. I'm a child of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Can it get any better than that? I am a wife. For 33 years in marriage to my husband Jimmy, we have served side by side in ministry. I am a mother of 2 amazing adult children and a grandmother. I am an entrepreneur. 2 years ago, I couldn't even say and spell entrepreneur. But now I am an entrepreneur, and NACWE has been a big part of helping me to gain the skills and tools and encouragement that I need to grow a business and to be an entrepreneur. And for that, I'm very thankful to Karen and all the members and team of NACWE. So thank you for this opportunity to also share again today. Furthermore Living and my mission is to encourage and educate and empower others to experience furthermore living. And I want to further more people in their mission and goals. And I want to advance people to live a fuller, further life. So I just am so excited to share with you these experiences today. Every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Times in the month of May and June, NACWE will be hosting a WE Wednesday. And today's WE Wednesday is the first of a series of 8 that I will be doing, and I'm very excited about it. I just wanted to ask you a question. Are you doing okay? Are you growing? Are you thriving? Did your 2020 look anything like you had planned it to look? I know that mine, I had planned ahead of time. I had my planner in hand and had started anticipating 2020, and everything changed. And it was nothing like I had expected. From family situations to the national and world epidemic of coronavirus, my world was turned upside down. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm thriving. I'm living furthermore. And I know that this time and this season has impacted you greatly too. Some of you may have encountered economic setbacks. Some of you may have suffered health setbacks. Some of you may be just growing and glowing every day. And for that, I'm so thankful. But I just realized last night we have been in this series of national lockdown of coronavirus for 8 weeks now. I think I counted up, it's 51 or 53 days. That's a long time. But I'd like to take you back to March 14th. I think that was 53 days ago, and tell you what happened in my life that day. It was a great week. We had been celebrating my sister and her birthday. My sister and my mother and my husband and my daughter and my brother and his family had all been together. We had just been celebrating meals together, fun times together, and just had a great week. And to top it off, we were going to go to a musical presentation in an outdoor amphitheater in Glen Rose, Texas, to see The Sound of Music. Well, we all got up with anticipation that day, and we packed up our gear and we went to the musical. We sat down and a cold front blew in. Bam! A storm happened. And I think that's kind of the way we've all felt about this season in our life. It's like, bam! A storm has hit us. But that day of the musical, I thought about some things. You know, in the musical, there's a storm scene when it starts to rain and thunder, and the children start running into the room with Maria. And Maria starts singing and drawing the children close to her and comforting them and encouraging in them and reminding them how to think. And she sings the song, Brown Paper Packages Tied Up with String. These are a few of my favorite things. And as I think about that, that is one of my favorite images, is a brown paper package tied up in strings. Because to me, the brown paper package tied up with strings represents me. And I would like you to imagine that you're holding a brown paper box covered with a string, and that you will think of that as you. You are a gift. God created you in His image. One of my favorite Bible passages is Psalm 139, verses 13 through 18. For you formed my inward parts. You wove me in my mother's womb. I will give thanks to you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret, and skillfully wrought in the depths of the earth. Your eyes have seen my unformed substance, and in your book were written all the days that were ordained for me, when as yet there was none of them. How precious also are your thoughts to me, O God! How vast is the sum of them! If I could count them, they would outnumber the sand. When I awake, I am still with you. To me, this is just so comforting. This is David's psalm, but he is telling us that the Lord created us and that He has had a plan for us even before we were conceived, before we were realized. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Kim. Hi, Janet. Hi, Karen. It's so good to see all of you here. And I know that you have experienced the love of God and know that He has a plan and purpose for you. But another of my favorite verses is from Ephesians 2:10. For we are His workmanship. We are God's workmanship. He created us and He gifted us. He created us in Christ Jesus. Why did He create us? He created us for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. So that's why I want to encourage you to start thinking about being a gift of God, to start thinking about the brown paper package tied up in strings, the wonderful favorite things, because you are a wonderful gift of God. You were created by Him, you were created for Him, and you were created for relationships. And that's another thing that I think about when I think about Maria in the musical, The Sound of Music. Maria was in a lot of different relationships, and she had a lot of internal struggles going on. She had a relationship with herself, which she was very confused. Who am I, and what am I supposed to be doing? She had a relationship with God. She was trying to serve, wanting to serve, but she was in a wrong place. The nuns sang the song, what shall we do about the problem about Maria? And then Maria had the relationship with Baron von Trapp and the children. And it was a learning experience for her, a growing experience, to see who she was and who she was gifted to be and what she was created to do. And I know for myself, and I imagine for you, that it's the same. We have different relationships. We have relationships with God. We have this kind of little relationship with ourselves that sometimes we think, okay, I'm this way, or no, I'm that way, or oh, I wish I was this way, or I wish I was that way. And we have this little tug of war going on inside of ourselves. And I have found that when I understand and appreciate who God gifted me to be, who He created me to be, then I can work through that internal relational struggle that I have with myself, and that I can have a better relationship with God because I'm appreciative of who He is and how He made me and for the purpose He created me. I can also be in better relationship with my husband, with my children, with my mother, with my friends and family, with my siblings, and with my business associates. with my church friends and family. So relationally, knowing who you are and who you're gifted to be is so vital. So what if, we think about, okay, what's going to be the new normal? What's it going to be like as we come out of isolation, or we come out of our stay-at-home orders, and as we begin to interact with people again, which we've been so hungry to do? Because God made us to be in fellowship with one another, to be in fellowship with Him. That's how the gift He created in us. Yes, some are introverts, some are extroverts, some are task people, some are people. But we need to get on to a new normal. But what is that new normal? What if it's better than our old normal? I think it can be better than our old normal. And how? Because if we improve ourselves, if we see a truer picture of who we've been gifted to be, then we can encourage others. We can enter into the lives of others from a new perspective with new purposes. So I pray that over these next 8 weeks that you'll join me on We Wednesday, that you will be here at 12 noon on the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs page, and that you will start to realize who you are in Christ Jesus, who you are, what your gifts are, and how to unbox those gifts and unleash those gifts to improve your world, to improve the world around us, and to make an impact on our lives and on our futures and on eternity. I have a little gift for you today. If you will go to FurtherMoreLiving.com/free inventory / you can download an email from me that is an inventory. It just is a simple guide to help you think through who you are and who you're gifted to be and what your gifts are and how much you know about your gifts, and start you thinking on the journey of, this is my inventory of who I am, and with this inventory I can do great things. I can live a furthermore life. When you go to FurtherMoreLiving.com/free inventory / you will be asked 3 simple questions: your email, your name, first and last names, and we will send you an email and you can download that inventory. And I just hope that this will be a very helpful tool for you to start unboxing and unleashing the gift of you. Thanks again, everybody. See you next Wednesday, 12 noon Central Time. Have a great week. Bye.